Y'all, this game got me messed up. I'm sitting over here trying to put a video in the... Okay, now what the hell is that in the mirror? I'm not... Y'all see it, right? You see it, right? I know I'm not tripping. This game is too real. I ain't gonna be able to play this, y'all. I gotta pick out something else. Look. Nope. Okay, this one was not better. I thought because... Okay. It's cool. We just gonna get through it just for the video. And then this is just background stuff, okay? But I'm a punk, man. I can't be playing some of these games. It'd be tripping me out a little bit. Hold on, what is this? Why is there a baby head? No! Don't get me. Oh God, why did I choose this? Bro. Okay, I need a different game. This ain't gonna work out for me, y'all. I can't do this. I need a different game. Look behind you. Oh no. Hey y'all, I could not get through that last game. It was tearing me up. I seen this video the other day about this woman doing a video about why having a boyfriend is embarrassing, and it was an article that was written in Vogue.
My relationship is really good. I rather like vlog things, and those of you guys who watch my vlogging channel, you know how me and Mr. Issa get down. Like we just have fun. This is the most fun, warm, loving relationship I've ever been in. Like, this is the love of my life.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm always here for love, but what the fuck did that have to do with the article?
And like, yes, men are embarrassing. Thus, boyfriends are embarrassing. But I think a lot of it has to do with our choices, the embarrassing choices that we're making when we're dating these men. I will say this, and I'll end on this note. If you notice, I don't really be talking about like my relationship like that, because my relationship is really good.
Keep in mind that this is a 38-minute video about her not talking about her relationship.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if it's that embarrassing, just don't post your man. Just act single online. Like, it's okay, sister. It's not that deep. Another takeaway that I have from the article was just the ambivalence that people have towards relationships in general. We are living in a time where being single is more celebrated.
But why is it celebrated? Why are women tired of seeing other women post about their man? Their man. You conveniently left that out. And I'm convinced that she doesn't actually know, because she's struggling to get through this video. Mind you, she didn't even start talking about the topic until I think 14 minutes in. And it's almost like she's confused as to why women would find it embarrassing for women to keep posting about my man, while glazing her boyfriend for 38 minutes. I'm not going to keep playing her videos. If you want to go watch it, her name is Jessie Woo on YouTube. But if you don't want to watch it, I'll sum it up for you. She ums and ahs and thinks and struggles to get through why having a boyfriend is embarrassing. She glazes her boyfriend for the majority of the video. And then she also blames women and their choices in men for part of the video. And the thing about it is, I don't have an issue with holding women accountable for their choices in men, but I think it's very interesting how she skips over every single unambiguous, dark-skinned, monocultural black woman to get to that. Every woman that she names as an example is an exotical or a non-black woman. You had Sky Jackson, you had Normani, you had SZA, you had Mary J. Blige, you had that fat black lady from The View, and the list goes on and on and on. Pick-me's do not know why having a boyfriend is embarrassing because they've never been picked. Their whole goal in life is to be picked. That's where the phrase my man keeps coming from. They don't know what it's like to be desired. They don't even know what it's like to be annoyed by men. They don't know what it's like to be pretty. They don't know what it's like to be chosen. They don't know what it's like to have a man steal your phone number from the work office book. They don't even know what it's like to have a man pretend like he just needs to use their phone and steal your phone number. They don't know what it's like to be stalked by a guy. This is their dream. They desire this. A pick-me can't understand why a woman would choose the bear alone in the forest rather than a man. A pick-me will set you up to be harmed by a guy. Pick-me's get online every day and start trying to talk about topics they have no clue about. They want to tell you how to find a man, but either they're single or she's been having trouble in relationships her entire life and can't figure out why. A pick-me is dangerous for any woman, but they're especially dangerous for exoticals. She somehow figures out a way to slip her man into every single topic, even though it has nothing to do with him whatsoever, because she needs somebody to know, oh yes, she got her a goods man, a unicorn. He the best man. That's a good man, Savannah. Having a boyfriend is embarrassing because nobody no longer gives a fuck. Men are on TikTok, they're on Reddit, they're on Twitter, trying to prove and show to you how much they hate women. They're constantly trying to show you how much you are not the prize. And the saddest part is, you would think the majority of dark-skinned, monocultural, unambiguous black women who call themselves the blueprint with the Eve gene, who magically made all races in the universe, would understand this the most, and it seems like they understand it the least. Every day those men get online and try to tell you that you are not the prize and they want everybody else but you. But you will still cape and fight and scratch and bite and set up other women just for that man and pretend you're a girl's girl. They sit online and dog out your hair and skin tone. They sit online and dog out women's pregnant bodies even though they're carrying their child. They sit online and dog women's weight. They sit online and get an attitude with you because you're not interested in them. They sit online and try to tell you why you should be grateful to even have one of them because you're going to hit the wall. They sit online and tell you that your job is to cook and clean for them and that they're the man of the household, and conveniently they leave out the fact that they should be paying all the bills and you should have to do none of that. And then simultaneously, if you do want that, they also want you to go 50-50, otherwise you're a gold digger. But this is not something the pick me can understand. So maybe you'll understand videos if I show them to you in real time.
If men are really the problem, then why don't y'all just leave us alone?
Why you lock doors?
Men are supposed to be leaders, and I will follow you. Tell me when the kids need to go to the doctor's appointment. Tell me their birthdays. Make sure I know their allergies. Tell me what to do for dinner. Tell me what I need to buy from the grocery store. Please tell me everything I need to do. I would love to live that life where you just lead and I follow. But that's just simply not the case. So
some of these men want the title, but they don't want the job. They want to be referred to as king, but they know nothing about these kingdoms that they claim to rule. A few weeks ago, there was a video going viral from this woman who said she was struggling with submitting to her husband because she was like, I run everything. She was like, I do all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the laundry. I take care of the kids. I take them to all their appointments. I run our finances. I manage our money. I pay our bills. And she was like, I do everything. It's really hard for me to find a way to submit to my husband when he knows nothing about what's going on in this household. In order to be an effective leader, you have to take on more responsibility. But some men, like I said, they want the title of being a leader, but they don't want to know what it takes to run the household. They want all the credit and all the praise when things are going right. You happen to be in the 2% of men that watch my content, and you come home and you see that your house is running smoothly. You need to give that woman more credit because you know that you didn't do any of it. You didn't lift a finger. And I don't care if you paid a bill. Paying the bills is absolutely an important job, but it's one of the jobs. Who's taking on the other 99?
I don't know how to explain this without seeming sexist, but anytime I've ever placed an Instacart order and it's fulfilled by a woman, everything's there. Like, I just can't explain it. Olivia right now I placed my order 3 minutes ago. She's already got 12 items. Like, I could leave my phone on Do Not Disturb and not have a worry in the world. Like, I do not have to sit on my phone for Robert to be like, they don't have bananas. What do you mean a grocery store doesn't have bananas? What do you mean? They're also out of oranges. They're out of pineapple. No, they're not. Like, what are you talking about? They're not out of that. Like, oh, they don't have the eggs you wanted. I said I wanted any brown egg. That's what I said I wanted. Similar substitution. They don't have brown eggs. What do you mean? What do you mean, Daniel? Olivia, I just thank you from the bottom of my heart because I know you will take this Instacart order and just give it the love that it needs. Thank you.
I know a lot of this new generation has a hard time with words, but when I was growing up, this was called retarded.
If men are really the problem, then why don't y'all just leave us alone?
You put out or you leave. I'm getting sick of it. It's the 5th day. Either you put out or you leave. I'm not paying for any more dates. I'm not doing this whole, I'm a Catholic, Christian, whatever. I don't care. Okay? We're talking 2025 right now. Get real.
When we went on the first date,
I lied. Everybody lies. Okay? That's what guys do. They lie.
I told
To
you.
get in your pants. That's what I did. I lied. So
But that's
either,
not my beliefs.
I don't care
I'm
your
waiting
beliefs
for
are.
marriage.
You're way too comfortable right now. I need you to get up and leave.
I am not
Okay?
way
Or
too
else I will
comfortable.
physically pick you up.
You need to calm down.
No.
Neighborhood,
No,
even
get
though
over
it's
here.
no, don't back up. Back
Get
up.
out.
People
Get
like
out.
you are sick.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely
I'm
sick.
Yeah, I'm the one torturing me.
No, you need help. If you think that this is gonna slide with another
All
girl,
you
you need help.
Christian women have been taking L's all year. They want to tell you how much the things that they believe is biblical, and I promise you, as a person who's read the Bible front, back, side to side, in and out, none of what they're doing is biblical or in the Bible. The Bible actually calls loneliness a gift. The Bible also tells you don't put your faith in man, because the heart of man only knows evil continuously. Put your faith in God. They also conveniently leave out everything God said about man. They always want to talk about a Proverbs 31 woman, but they conveniently leave out what is biblical manhood. Being stupid isn't biblical.
Many men will pursue relationships and marriage just so they can have constant access to their own personal fuck doll. And as we all know, fuck dolls don't get sick days. Here are some more stories from women who have been coerced and raped by their husbands or boyfriends. He wanted schmegs even though I felt bad. I gave in and let him do his thing, but halfway through I got a horrible pain in my lady bits. I told him it hurt and to stop. He didn't stop until I threw up bile all over everything. Even after he refused to take me to the hospital, got my bestie to take me to the hospital, he had popped a baseball-sized cyst on my uterus, and I needed surgery to remove the other cyst he didn't pop. I had a fever of 105.9. My ex-husband said, "I bet it's warm in there." I said, "Babe, I'm sick." He said, "When will I get this opportunity again?" So instead of rushing me to the emergency room, he rushed me into the bedroom and fucked me, insisted I orgasm and try to gush on him so he could really enjoy the warmth of my fever. My husband made me do it with him 6 days post-op tummy tuck because he had needs. I just laid there. I will never forget my ex trying to sleep with me the day after I had my gallbladder removed. He was furious when I wouldn't. I was in pain, stitched up, bedridden, and he was mad at me. I had pneumonia, was so sick all my husband wanted was schmegs. He was mad and demanded schmegs on the bathroom floor. My head was hitting a corner of a step that was made of tile. All he could say was, "It was nice because it was so warm." I had a fever of 103. One morning while he was inside me, he told me I fucked like a dead person. I was diagnosed with a double kidney infection and Hashimoto's 2 days later. 12 days before my 40th birthday, I almost died from bacterial meningitis. I spent 4 days in the ICU, and when I was transferred to a regular room, my then husband was mad because I wouldn't give it up to him. Husband would get mad when I was on my period. I had fallen and was bleeding. I had to give him schmegs before I was allowed to drive to the ER for stitches.
I told my girl to get ready, but I didn't tell her for what.
He takes her to the backyard and dumps water all over her.
Actually, hold on. Wait right there.
Babe?
I got the Vagisil for your yeast infection. Babe, they got those pills that'll stop it from burning when you pee. It still burns, right?
He's just kidding.
No, it burns when she pees. Do you want me to get them or not? They got that rash cream for your nasty infection.
He's just kidding.
No, they got the cream.
If men are really the problem, then why don't y'all just leave us alone?
Get
hurry up. Get out of my house. 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 Now.
Imagine a rando chasing your child into the house and it takes you that long to get him out the house or put the fear of God into him.
How long did it take you?
6 hours.
Yeah.
My hands are numb though. Nice. I have heard very good things about these books.
Doesn't care. Okay, this new anger that these women are having where they're like, oh, you shouldn't be telling your husband the things that we talk about and we're friends. Yes, I'm telling my husband. I'm here talking to you and you're telling me your little fickle problem, but I literally was up at 3:30 changing my son for the second time that night because we're potty training. Yeah, I'm going to tell my husband.
So this conversation has run rampant on social media. These married women can't wait to get on here and justify telling your secrets to their husbands. But if they knew what the husbands did with the secrets, they would stop immediately. You see, the only women who want to divulge all your business to their man are pick-me's. It's to make you look worse by comparison, to say, see, she's not all that. She has this trauma and this insecurity and this shady background. But that's not how the gentlemen see it. They see the secret all access pass to possibly getting into your pants. Because this guy's going to take this secret information that he knows about you and try to weaponize it. He's thinking, I know she's going through a rough patch in her relationship. I know she's got daddy issues. So how can I weaponize that to make her feel bad enough that I can take advantage? Because you have to think about what people aren't saying and what their real motivations are. This woman from the original clip is like, oh yeah, I just tell my husband all your business. He's not really listening. If he's not really listening, why are you talking to him? Why does it have to be him in particular if you're not getting any real substantive communication back from him? She knows good and well he's listening. He is set. He can't wait to soak up all this information because he's going to use it. She's telling him to make her friends look bad, to make her friends look worse, so she can queen over them with her status as a married lady, because that's how pick-me's think. But these are the same men who are completely divorced from what's going on in their own houses. These are the dudes who don't know the color of their children's eyes, the pediatrician's name, where they go to school. How come he's listening so intently? Because he thinks there's something in it for him. And I think the example she used is so telling. Oh, when I'm up with my child at 3 a.m, I'm going to tell my husband your business because your problem is so stupid and fickle and we have real things to worry about. Well, shouldn't you be talking about the real things you have to worry about since her problems are so silly? But she knows he's not interested in that stuff. So you're the bait she uses to get him interested in his own child and being a father. She holds out the tidbit of your life and your problems, your personal stuff, like a bone to a dog to make him come to heel and do what he's supposed to do. And I'm going to tell y'all a secret. This is why so many men feel so comfortable propositioning the friends and even sisters of their wife or girlfriend because they know so much about them. They know their personal business. They're not coming empty-handed. They know everything that's happened to you since you were a teenager. So they think they can push the right buttons and make you fall into their arms. We talk all the time about the blood in the water test and not telling men your traumas and your secrets because they weaponize them. But you have to not tell other women that stuff too because it's like you're telling it to a man. Tell your therapist. Write it in a diary. Tell God. But if you don't want people knowing your secrets, don't tell them. My favorite Russian proverb, 2 people can keep a secret if one of them is unalived. Anything I've never wanted somebody else to know, I didn't tell. Just be aware we are moving into a moment of more solidarity between women, but other women who have nefarious intentions will take advantage of that to dime you out for male attention. Stay woke. That's it. Like and follow for more.
My husband doesn't care. Okay, this new...
When I'm done with the chicken, could you watch him? There we go. Huh? Dang it. I turned the oven off. But can you watch him when I'm done with the chicken so I can lie down for a little bit?
Why?
Because I've been looking after him all day and I've been trying not to pass out all day and I don't feel good.
So
So go lie down with it.
I'm not gonna lie down with him. That wouldn't be relaxing.
Okay, just go lie down with it.
I'm gonna like lock the door though. Yeah, cause
Locking the door is not allowed.
sir, you know he's gonna come in and want me and cry at the edge of the bed until I get him if I don't want
If he wants you, then should he have you?
No, because I've been with him all day.
If he wants you, who can have you?
No, he won't. He's been in a bad mood all day. He's not even happy with me holding him. Like, he's in a good mood now, so why don't you watch him now? Why are you picking him up?
If men are really the problem, then why don't y'all just leave us alone?
He ain't mad because I want to get my... Look at him following me. Look at him following me, though. Petty. Okay, but I told you I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. You sit here following, walking me out. Okay, listen, dude, go on. No, I don't see. Ain't nothing about you fly. That's why I told you no. No, I don't need help, baby. You follow me out the store shows me you thirsty. You thirsty. You thirsty. Like, gone. No, you disrespecting me, even following me out through the mall, though. Gone. I ain't give you no attention. You petty. Hey, oh, money don't move me, baby. Money don't move me. Money don't move. You look at you. This, I don't need nothing. Baby, I work for a living. I don't need nothing.
It ain't getting you this though.
Okay. Look at him showing money. He ain't used to even he not even used to having it. Look at him. You gonna follow me through the whole lot, man? Gone.
You ain't used to having it.
Oh, this so bad. He big man. He big man. Walk off with your look at him. Look at him. Got all this money on. Look at it. Get your petty. Go. You probably finna come pick it back up. Nah.
You senior?
Like, I'm not trying to talk to this person and they will move. Like,
I feel like you like to play hard to get.
ew. Like, can you back the fuck up?
Just leave her alone.
Like, leave.
I
I don't want you sitting here, so back the fuck up.
Come over here.
Like, nobody's fucking flirting with you.
You don't marry the hottest chick you ever been with. The hot scale and crazy scale, they run on the same axis, okay? So you marry the person who have the good looks, but not high on the crazy. There's a cross-sectional graph there you gotta hit.
I wonder what the scale is for men. So did anybody else see this video? They were discussing a TV show. She did admit it was stupid for her to ask, like, did he think this woman was pretty? But she was asking because they were watching Married at First Sight, and you could tell that the husband was not really into the wife. And she was basically like, I think she's really beautiful. Like, what do you think? And he was like, yeah, like, she's pretty average, you know? Like, I would say you two are pretty similar. Like, you don't ever marry the hottest girl, because if you do, then the level of crazy is like way, way, way up here. But you don't want to marry somebody really ugly, because even though their crazy might be super low, it just doesn't work. So you marry someone who's like in the middle. And this woman goes on to say, like, it's just really upsetting because when I walk into a room, I still think he is the most attractive person. I love that for her. With that said, she loves her husband, and she's like, I feel like that's what love is. That's what you're supposed to feel about your spouse. Not that they're just like mediocre. Now, I will say that the wife did go on and say that, you know, she knows who he is as a person. She doesn't want to come on and defend him necessarily. She was so grateful for the comments, and the comments really did make her realize, like, yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy to wish that my husband thought I was the most beautiful, most attractive, hottest person in the world. No, genuinely, I would just really love to know what this cat's scale is for men, because like, where do you fall? I think it's one thing to be honest with your wife. It was a silly question. She admitted that. Yeah. But I also feel like you have the opportunity to really lift your wife up. And when men say things that they know is not going to make their wife feel very good, I don't understand why say it. I'm not saying he had to lie about the person that he saw on the TV and if that person was attractive. But what he should have said, instead of saying like, you guys are on the same scale, he should have been like, you're the most beautiful woman in the entire world. And I don't really look at women that way. That is how you answer a question like that. I want to know what you would do if you were in this situation. Would you be upset if your husband said that you weren't the most attractive person in the world? Do you expect your husband to say that you are? Or do you just want honesty from him? Let me know what you guys think down below.
So, a few days ago at work, I had this lady come to me. She had her husband and her son with her, right? Mind you, this lady is like 5'4". I'm looking down at her and she's like super petite. And she's like, oh, like, what size do you think I am? And she's talking about like underwear, right? So she's like lifting up her coat to like show me her hips and her legs. And her husband in the corner goes, she's an XL. I gave the man the meanest side eye because this woman is 90 pounds soaking wet. I was like, she's a small. No one laughed. She didn't even laugh. It's like she was used to it. Man, I'm sad now.
What teaches them to be afraid of men?
Feminism?
No. 1 second. I don't think feminism. Is it possible that their life experiences with men teach them to be afraid of men? The fact that an overwhelming majority of women have experienced some form of sexual assault at the hands of a man or sexual harassment. Ask any woman in your life about a negative experience that she's had with a man. It'd be hard to find one who hasn't. Do you think that's possibly what makes women afraid?
They had that analogy of would you rather be alone with a man or a bear? And most women chose the grizzly bear that would rip them apart. That's crazy.
So wait a second. Now, granted, I am not a woman, so I don't understand the fear of walking down the street every night and feeling like I have a target on my back. So instead of looking at this and being like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. The women are insane. I'm not even going to deal with them. When I saw that trend, I was like, wow. Like that is, imagine living your life in a state where you feel like you are at risk of your physical safety from 50% of the population. That must be awful, and we should look into the reasons why, like 97% of women have experienced some form of sexual harassment. You ask any woman if she's had an unwanted encounter of a sexual romantic nature with a man, I guarantee the overwhelming majority will be able to tell you. It comes from real life experience, not this amorphous threat of men. Men are real, and men can be very threatening because of many of the biological differences that I feel you would be very sympathetic to. I don't think I can find middle ground on this because misogyny literally kills women, and misandry...
I mean, that statement in itself,
are you kidding me?
very present.
No, you misunderstood me.
Okay,
the
explain.
hatred of women kills women.
The hatred of men, teaching them who they are as being toxic, could lead to them ending their own lives.
Okay, some men might have a misunderstanding of what misandry is, and they might kill themselves. Then that's the same thing as men killing women because
or
they hate
being
them.
unjustly locked up for rape accusations.
And how often
because automatically it's deferred that the woman is innocent, she's not guilty, and the man is guilty.
What about Johnny Depp? Did that happen in that case? What about in Chris Brown? Did that happen in that case?
Chris Brown.
What about in Donald Trump? Did that happen in that case? What happened to Brett Kavanaugh?
Brett Kavanaugh was demonized.
What? Yeah, he was. And where is he right now?
Yeah, because
where is he right now?
It failed.
Tell me where he is. Where is he right now?
He's sitting on the Supreme Court.
Thank you.
Okay. Misandry is normalized. It's very normalized to the point where we don't even realize it.
You can't give me an example of it. That's what I'm wondering.
I gave you a bunch of examples.
But the examples you gave me were women trying to live their lives of their own autonomy and accord, which is saying, I don't need a man, which is fine. I don't see what world you view that as hatred unless you think you're entitled to women.
Yeah, but...
That's the only way I interpret that as a hatred of man. And I'm being as charitable as I literally possibly can. The issue is you can't just say that an issue affects men, and therefore it's because we hate men.
I've literally heard women say, I hate men.
Of course, absolutely. And
death to the patriarchy,
of course.
all these things.
Wait a second. Death to the patriarchy means death to the societal structures in which give men more societal power than women for no reason. That's not the hatred of men unless you think men ought to have that power because they are men. That is the only way you interpret it that way. So all I'm showing here is a lot of these ideas of what you think misandry is are just your misogynistic instincts and assumptions being exposed.
What is he demonstrating?
Dismissive of men.
Dismissive?
Showing this general sentiment of animosity toward men. He's showing it.
How?
You just did it.
So I said that you have a disdain towards women because you view breaking down societal structures that benefit men.
You called me misogynistic.
Because that's literally the definition.
Do you think he's misogynistic?
Yeah, probably. I think we all are a little bit, some more than others. Wow. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get...
No, granted, I want to point something out. I don't think I'm free of misogyny either. So this is not to say that you are a terrible individual or that I am a terrible individual. I've done a lot of learning to unlearn a lot of these ideas that, frankly, I've been instilled with throughout my entire life.
Well, I think we all get the point. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi sir, it's Jeremy, your Uber Eats delivery guy. I'm about to pick up your quesadillas and your churros, and I'll be arriving momentarily. Add-ons. Okay, add-ons. What would you like to add to your order?
Just need you to stop by CVS real quick. Get me a box of animal crackers and some wet wipes.
Okay, sure, yeah. Let me grab those things and I'll head on over.
Nah. I'm gonna need a bit more bundle out of you.
Okay.
7-Eleven, need you to get me a carton of Camel Crushes and 47 Nerds gummy clusters.
Okay, that's enough bundling though.
Oh wow. Home Depot's on the way.
Yeah, man, I don't know if I can do Home Depot.
Big bundle tip in it for you.
Okay, sure. So what do you need?
A gallon of paint lacquer and 12 feet of semi-split foam pipe insulation.
Bet. Okay, got all that stuff, and I think that's enough bundling for now.
Oh, cool. Staples.
They still got those?
Just need a last-minute HP desk jet.
Please, bro, I'm on a bite.
And a couple JBLs, MBD.
Why are you doing this?
Big bundle tip for you.
If there's a big tip, and I'll do it.
It's all in the bundle.
Okay, now I'm coming over, so.
Return to CVS.
Oh, shit.
300 ounces of cocoa butter, 50-count box of extra-large nitrile exam gloves, and 1 large banana.
So sorry I couldn't find some of those items.
Jeremy was a superb delivery man until he denied to retrieve my vital and urgent medical necessities from CVS.
Listen, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you.
Could have had his Balto Togo moment, but instead now I'm sadly forced to use Seamless and Post.
Okay, I'll get them, okay. But your quesadilla is gonna get cold. I mean, who wants to eat a chili churro?
Who says I'm eating that stuff? Who knows where the chili churro doth go? But you're my big bundle hero though, right?
Alright.
Big tip.
Okay, alright. I got everything. Okay, great. Oh fuck, thank God. Thank you. Okay, please just give me a moment to drop everything off, and then I'll...
Whoopsies. I forgot to change my address. You about to have to go way across town, past the city limits, beyond the safe zone. This is like some rock bottom type shit. You will probably get shot for this. You're my hero though, because I need that banana. You're my bundle baby. I'm only tipping you on the quesadilla, not the desk jet and all that other junk, by the way.
What you saw? What you saw?
Okay, I'm stopping.
Oh, fuck, babe. This is too intense.
You okay?
I don't think I can handle this roleplay scenario.
That's fine. I'm sorry.
Maybe we can just get off trying to watch me successfully enter your super strong generated Google Chrome password for your Hulu account and your Apple remote like we usually do?
That sounds super hot.